And you are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. And this is Breaking the Ice. We're doing an MTV Cribs style out here. I have a bunch of guys in this room who like hockey. And then Jackson. So, basically, on Mike Uno, we got the Rams fan, the Rangers fan, and the Mets fan. This guy's all over the place. All his teams trash except for the Rangers.
The
Tanner
blue shirt.
Price, the blue
The
shirt.
blue shirt's Alexi Lafreniere breakout season. Let's go.
Laugh season. And sharing Mike 1 is a dude with a School of Calm shirt on and a Yankees hat. Yo, name 5 Yankees right now.
Carlos Rodon, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter. Bro said Derek. Blood hit the... Josh Donaldson, bro. Derek Jeter and Josh Johnson.
I wonder if you asked how many Yankees fans that do that exact thing, how many of them would start with Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, you got that one first, you know what I'm saying? But Jackson Frisch, the Frischster, bro, is in the building.
Yes, sir.
On Mike Dose, it's the Daly Show host, Alex Daly.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Hello. And can't tell what Mike Devil's Report's going to be on. Let's see, he's gonna. So Mike 3 is the Devil's Mike. We got Devil's Report and Devil's Fanatics in the corner there. How's it going, gang?
Living the dream, you know. I appreciate you having me on this week.
Driven the lean, living the dream. And in the corner is AJ's favorite person in the whole wide world.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I just beat him in fantasy. It's Justin Brady.
Yeah, you know, it's just...
Double taps choke so hard, bro. I saw that roster.
No, it's okay.
I saw that
it's
too,
just every day just gets tougher, you know. Yeah, the Devils lose, I lose. It does not
Devils
get better.
lose, I lose. Everything sucks, guys.
So real.
So now, let's dive into our fantasy teams right now. Everyone in the room is in the league, I believe, right? Everyone in this room's in the league, right?
I just want to get it off my chest now. I do not like Jackson.
You don't like Jackson?
Hey.
Why don't you like Jackson, bro? You guys should talk about this.
Jackson is a stereotypical. I know nothing about this sport, and my team is the greatest team fantasy hockey has ever seen grace the ESPN app.
All right.
I was expecting it. It's okay.
In all fairness, I'm trying to get into it as the season.
You know what? I applaud that. I just don't like that you steal all the good players from waivers.
Let's see his team. Kyle Connor. Okay. Kyle Connor up top. Brock Nelson not having the... Okay, he's got Kyle Connor, who literally is on... Like, he's incredible right now, bro. And then Troy Terry's in there. Pavel Zacha. Riley Smith. Scott Lafton. Rasmussen. Okay, so it's not... He's got a bunch of solid guys. A bunch of solid players. Hannafin, Lindell, Myers. Oh, he's got Elias Pettersson, too. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that he had... Oh, okay. Miki Zibanejad. Oh, he's Trouba. Oh. I didn't realize Jacob Trouba was playing like that either. Wow.
In all actuality, I'm just mad because Jackson's team's a lot better than mine.
Oh, really? What happened to your team, bro?
I mean, I don't think my team's bad. I'm like 4-1, but
He's got Swayman as well? Okay.
that one loss is to Jackson, so...
I'm 4-1 as well, so in standings right now, let's just be real. The Dealers, you know, the Dealers, my team, the Dealers, they are 4-1 with a 4-game win streak. I'm cooking right now. Absolutely cooking. Hughes Your Daddy, which is Nem's team, 3-2, tied for second with Grew and the Dons and rocking out with Capo Caco and the Blue Shirts. All of those teams, 3-2. The Eastern Division is a bloodbath, guys. And then there's Double Tap sitting 2-3.
My matchup this week, Mr. Double Tap.
Ooh! Double Tap has Kaprizov, Svechnikov, Kevin Fiala, Jared McCann, Logan Cooley. I believe that's Nick Schmaltz in there. Nazem Kadri, Mikhail Backlund. Evan Rodriguez is on the squad. Why do you have half of Carolina's defense?
I don't know.
Bro has Dmitry Orlov, Jakub Slavin, and Brent Burns.
Yeah, it just ended up like that, you know. I don't know. Because we drafted, I think, we stopped drafting after a certain time, and then I stopped paying attention. And then I think I auto-picked Jacob Slavin and Dmitry Orlov. So. Bro,
and then the Dusters, John Giftopoulos, losing 2 games by a point. 2 of his games he's lost by 1. And this guy has Connor McDavid on his team with Nikita Kucherov, Jordan Kyrou, and Sam Reinhart is carrying his squad. You guys know Sam Reinhart is second in all forwards? He's 11 goals in 14 games. Did you think he would have that kind of output at this point in the season?
Nope.
Used to be Frank Vetrano.
Used to be Frank Vetrano.
Yeah, now he's down to 5. So sad.
And the West, she shoots, is number 1. AJ Chasan, 4-0, the only undefeated team in breaking the league. Or is it breaking the fantasy? Is it breaking the league or breaking the fantasy?
It's just as breaking the ice.
But what are we going to call it? What are we going to refer to it as? Breaking the league or breaking the fantasy?
Breaking the league.
Doof's Bipedal Freaks. So what's the inspo behind the name, Jackson?
I was just I don't really know. I was sitting in here like, what's my name gonna be? And I thought of my little brother Dylan, and the kid's an absolute freak. And I'm saying like, what's freaky? And then like whenever you say goodbye, pedal bear, walking up on 2 feet. I have no idea, to be honest with you, but that's what I went for.
Well, that's perfect because mine is just the dealers, and it's a great name. It's definitely one of the top ones in this league. Chopaganda Spreaders sit at 4-1, coming off an L.
Thanks, Jackson.
And then the division just falls off there. Bros Before Ahos is next. Toffoli's Cannolis, Trouba Train, and Pittsburgh Poppy. Cam Martin and Matt Vitale yet to win a game. So maybe that just won't happen.
I think we all collectively agreed that Cam is just the free win in our league.
They're actually playing each other this week.
Oh,
So
so
we have the
one
first-
has to win.
We have the first tank bowl.
This is the tank
first
bowl.
tank bowl of the breaking-
tank
breaking the-
bowl.
breaking the
It's
league.
like Sharks Oilers. I need to add that I'm proud of Jackson. He's learning hockey pretty well.
Do you know what icing is, Jackson?
Good job.
Of course I know what icing is.
What is icing?
You fucking shop on the other side. It goes all the way back to the other side of the ice. And by
Take it. I'll take it.
yeah.
We'll take it, guys.
I don't
We
know
will take
professional
it.
terms.
Good answer. Good answer.
Just last night, he asked me to put on the Islanders Oilers game.
What a
he was
game,
watching
bro.
it for his fantasy team.
Now
It
tell
was
me,
awesome.
do you know how offsides works?
That is, I do and I don't, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna just say
kinda.
this right now. Offsides in soccer makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
It's so clear. Hockey offsides, I still haven't fully been able to grasp it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's hard.
I think it's the fact that they change it all the time. Because, like, first they said you don't have to have possession, then you do. Like, does your whole skate have to be over? There's just so many things they keep changing, just like goalie interference, so they can't stick to anything specifically.
Is that an NHL moment, bro? Is that an NHL moment right there? Tanner wears this AIHL finals hat every day, and it's just like, who has an AIH? Does anyone have an AIHL finals hat, bro?
What is the
What
AIHL? I
is
don't know what
the
the AIHL is.
The
Phenomenal.
Australian Ice Hockey League.
Wow. That might be the coolest thing I've ever heard of.
Let me find.
When they make a pass, they're like, good one, mate.
Probably. The AI.
Right off the bobby.
Right off the bobby into the net.
The thing is, I have no idea who won this finals. I just wear the hat because it looks cool.
Because it looks cool. That's
And
what we
also-
love
and
to
also
see. That's
it's
all
just-
that matters, guys,
It's just
because
a
it
deep
looks
cut.
cool.
It's just a deep cut, and that's actually the first time anyone's asked me what this hat is for.
Phenomenal. You know why? Because we care about you and we pay attention.
When
Everyone
they
else is fake.
when they chirp each other on the ice, do they call each other kangaroos?
Look at this Roo over here.
Get
Get in the way of my shot.
You wallaby.
You want to go, mate?
You want to go?
You want to go? We'll kick only.
Good old-fashioned tilt.
Did they meet up after the arena with the pet kangaroos each and have them 1v1 like Pokemon? That's exactly how it goes?
Hockey.
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 That's how hockey works, guys. Speaking of hockey, I think we're going to get in to how the league is shaping up right now.
Can I add another NHL moment really quick?
Add the NHL moment.
The Rangers don't play until Saturday, and their last game was on Sunday.
5 days off,
Saturday.
baby.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
5
NHL
days.
moment scheduling, that's screwed up. Even though Igor's going to heal, but still.
5 days off, brother. So now we're going to move on into what the league is currently the landscape of the NHL, starting out west with our favorite Pacific Division. Vegas 12-3. Currently unstoppable. They took down the Sharks 5-0, guys, but they did lose to the Ducks and the Kings. So after taking care of business against the Avalanche and then doing so again, they had kind of hit a little bit of a rough patch there, but now they're getting back. And they had okay, like they'd lost to the Kings and the Ducks, but they rebounded against the Sharks as well. Is this team winning the division? Or is Vancouver going to make a play? Because look at Vancouver. The Canucks are on fire. They've only lost one game this month, and it was to Toronto. They beat the Sharks 10-1. You saw that. Beat Dallas, beaten Edmonton, beat Ottawa, beat Montreal. Easier teams, but still. Will Vancouver make a push on Vegas for this lead in this division?
I think that Vancouver. I know last week we were saying like, they're gonna chill out sometime soon, but they have this. They have this amount of points. They have this. They're 11-3-1 right now in the season. So I think that they'll be in there for the playoff push, but I don't think that they could test Vegas. I think Vegas is in a class. Vegas is just too good. They're
like breaking the ice. It's too good.
It's too good.
Just too good.
Yeah, too good.
I understand that. And the LA Kings are holding on to that spot at third, but watch out. Look at the Ducks. Did you guys think the Ducks would be this good so far?
I mean, in past years, I remember that one year they had like a 10-game win streak, and then they lost like their next 7 after that or something like that. So, I mean, yeah, it's good that they're performing well. I mean, they have a good young team that has some promise, but it's not a team that's going to be playoff bound this year, in my opinion.
The strangest thing about them is that Trevor Zegras is like just not playing well.
But all their other guys are stepping
all the
up.
Other guys,
That's
yeah.
it. So
and he's also hurt right now. That really, really, really helps me for fantasy.
Oh my God!
They got Ryan Strome and Frank Vetrano leading the charge.
I love that.
Vetrano.
Frankie V, baby.
Unbelievable.
He's 5th ranked forward.
Ryan Strome only has 2 goals, so that means he had probably about 7 chances to score, but he's missed them as he always does. But Zegras is 14th on the team in points with 2.
Wow. With 2.
How many games?
He has played in 12 games.
Wow, that's actually bad.
That's miserable.
He's played in 12 games, and there's no really after him. The next is
Jamie Drysdale.
Jamie Drysdale has 2. He's played in 2 games, and then you have like Alex Killorn who's played in 4. It's I don't know if it's troubling for him.
Why has Killorn only played 4 games? Injuries?
I believe so.
Better be. He's good.
You know who has more points than Trevor Zegras?
Radko Gudas, baby.
Gudas.
Yes, sir.
Radko Gudas has more points in the season than Trevor Zegras.
I love that. That warms my heart.
That is just absolutely
That's the type of stuff that I love to see, man. Warms my heart. Dude got $4 million a year, and he's playing hockey.
Is that more than Zegras got?
No chance.
Oh, it's like a little bit. It's a little bit less.
It's insane. It's insane. But that Ducks team has performed pretty well. There's a clear shift in this division. Like, LA is playing good, Ducks are playing good, Canucks and Golden Knights are playing exceptionally well. And then it just falls off a cliff.
And then the Sharks.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to them, though. The Kraken. Will they wake up, guys? Because they just lost to the Oilers 4-1. They got destroyed by the Avs. They lost to the Flames. They also beat the Avs, though, so it's weird. So, like, do we think this team is cooked?
Yes.
You do?
I do. I've seen enough, in my opinion, of the Kraken. I don't need to see any more. I think with the other teams in this division here, I think the top 4 there don't change all year long. The Kraken was such a Mickey Mouse playoff team last year. Like, they didn't really have any stars. They just had a bunch of players who were able to play well enough to sneak into the playoffs.
Bro, the power of friendship wins games.
Power of friendship.
Friendship wins games.
That's breaking the
and it's
breaking
not
the
working
court.
right now, but like it's gonna work.
It's breaking the court.
Power of friendship.
No, but I think that's their biggest problem is that they don't have bona fide star. They have Matty Beniers, but he's not like a player that
he's good.
Will elevate the team to be like a contender year in and year out, and I think that is how they're going to Vegas. They kind of had a similar thing. I know Mark Stone. They had better players in my opinion, but then they finally found Jack Eichel, and he was that guy. He was the star
he's
of
playing
that team.
crazy right now, bro.
And he kind of took them to. They're not just the power of friendship anymore. they have Jack Eichel. They have this superstar on their team.
They're not just the power of friendship anymore.
See,
Yeah.
I view Matty Beniers the way that to the Kraken, the way that I view Matt Barzal to the Islanders. Like, just because there's one decent player doesn't mean the team isn't still mid, because they are. So
Doesn't mean
I
this
think
team
they need to, in the next couple of years, take a run at somebody, get that star player, and I think that will help them. Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah, Leon Draisaitl for Trevor Zegras 1-for-1.
Oh,
All three of Seattle's teams across football, baseball, and hockey, I think, are the same exact team. All the way
wow.
across.
yeah,
I like that.
I agree.
They are.
Stuck in the middle of the road. Can't figure out where to go.
There's
I agree, and that's why. And like the Seahawks, they're losing this week.
Bra-
Seahawks are losing this week.
breaking
Um,
news. Breaking news just now out of the WHL.
Okay.
We were just talking about Josh Philman, so that's pretty funny. Swift Current Broncos general manager announced that head coach Devin Pratt has been suspended indefinitely for an alleged violation of the WHL standards of conduct. The WHL security network is reviewing the matter. So I have no clue what could have happened, but we were literally just talking about Josh Philman like 5 minutes before we walked in here, and that's his head coach. So obviously it has to be something pretty serious.
I'm on your side, Daniel. I mean, listen, you spoke it into existence. You spoke the news. The announcer jinx is real, guys. There's science behind this. Trust me. It's real. But now, moving more down into this division
I
here.
have more breaking news
He's
as well.
got more.
Adam Fox has announced a partnership with Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company,
Dude.
which includes an interview-style show called Bagels and Fox and a menu item called The
and
Foxy.
Fox is amazing.
Bagels and Fox.
That is so awesome.
So we're going, right, guys? We're going.
That's great.
Wait. Is it the Brooklyn Bagel and Deli Company?
Bagel and Coffee Company. And they also have a menu item called The Foxy.
Why is it not called Bagels and Fox?
That's so awesome.
So are we going? We're making a journey, right?
That's a breaking the ice trip.
That's breaking the ice trip. Are we going to Devil's Sharks also?
I'm
Sharks.
very down.
We're going to Devil's Sharks,
Yeah.
guys. We've got to watch Devil's Sharks. Well, Adam Fox, good for you because he's on the IR now, LTIR. So
Now
He's just hanging out. Let him cook.
My dentist, right? Only sport she watches really closely is hockey. She's a Rangers fan. So I
dentist?
even asked her, "Would you trade Jack Hughes for Leon Draisaitl straight up?" And she's like, "Ooh, that's a tough one." She's thinking about it. She's like, "Well, you gotta have good players for Draisaitl on that Devils squad or something." She was kind of torn on it also, and she's like, "Adam Fox is gone. This is terrible," and she thinks like they look solid, looking solid.
Can we get her on the show?
Get her on the show.
Dentist interview.
Let's get her on the show, bro. Let's get her on the show. Need some more Rangers fans in your life, bro.
Always.
But
Always.
back past the Kraken, Flames, Oilers, Sharks round this out, and there's so much going on. So the Sharks won their first 2 games, guys. They won their first 2 games. Tanner kept slamming it. SJS in them pick'ems. He was like, "It's gonna happen." And then they played Philly, and what happened? They won. Then they played
Shark.
Edmonton.
Roll Sharkies, baby.
Roll Sharkies, baby. But then they lost to Vegas and the Ducks. And they're going to lose tonight against the Cats. So, it's back to normal. Back to normal.
Give me a
pick.
pick'em point. I got one of the Sharks wins on the pick'ems.
I've been riding with this team since not day one, but since last week. Good for them. They're not gonna be doing anything this season, but now you won't have the you haven't won a game.
I think we should change the rule that each Sharks win that we pick correctly counts as 5.
Then I would be winning. I would be
I would pick them every time then.
yeah.
No, they still haven't won on the road.
Or
so
like 2.
just baby steps, I guess.
Can I? I'm looking at the Sharks.
Did you see them? The Sharks led in that one goal that was just deflected in the air against, I believe
Yeah.
it was the Ducks. Oh my! Gudas shot the puck and it just goes straight over.
Mackenzie
Mackenzie
Blackwood
Black.
Can I say
moment.
something? I'm looking at the Sharks website right now, and they have the game day graphic. Guess who out of every player in the Sharks is on the game day graphic.
Giovanni Smith.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Giovanni
Yo.
Smith is on the Sharks game day graphic.
Oh man, let's go. I'm too good. I'm too good out here, bro. I'm too good.
Look here. Here's Giovanni Smith on the Sharks game day
The
graphic.
enforcer, baby. The
Unbelievable.
enforcer.
Unbelievable.
So, but also in this league, the Oilers, man.
Why do they suck?
Not even that. Jay Woodcroft. No more to job. No more. And Leon Draisaitl got fined $5,000 because he tripped Horvat. Everything's going this way, guys.
Oh my
It's
God.
this is literally Oilers season right now.
Because
Jay Woodcroft firing. AJ said this is a terrible mistake.
I think it is too. Because I think you either need to get rid of keep him there, or get rid of the coach but get rid of the entire rest of the front office, because I don't think that he should be the one to blame, because they have a team where you have two guys that are expected to carry the entire team basically, like Evander Kane, whatever, Zach Hyman, whatever, but like these guys are not going to elevate you to winning, and I don't think that that's the coach's issue. That's just bad roster construction and only firing the coach because of it just to get a shakeup. That is only going to make probably Draisaitl and McDavid, who are probably loyal to Jay Woodcroft, who have had the most success under Jay Woodcroft, they're going to make them more upset.
Yeah.
And you have Leon Draisaitl, who in 2 years is going to be an unrestricted free agent, and every single team in the NHL that has the cap space is going to try and sign him. New York Rangers. But
New York Rangers.
and you also have Connor McDavid, who is the best hockey player in the world. And if he said, I want to be traded out of here, I'm forcing a trade, I don't think you can't say no to him. You have to be like, okay, whatever. So I think it's just a terrible. I think it's a terrible move to do this. I think you neither need to get rid of everybody or just keep Jay Woodcroft there. Just him being fired is awful. Is an awful decision.
Well, yeah, it's also like way too early in the season to be even thinking of firing a head coach. I mean, this team goes to the playoffs every year. I think unless you get to December and it's still like this bad,
Yes.
I feel you have to give your team some time to let it play out. You were without your best player for a 2-week period there. Give your team some time to figure it out, and every team goes through struggles, and it's better to have it earlier in the year than later in the year. So let your team figure it out. I don't like the firing. Now I believe their head coach is now their AHL coach, right?
The Rangers AHL coach.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't like that move, but
Chris Noblock
Chris
yeah,
Knobloch.
but they have won their last 2 games in a row. So I don't know.
against like the Sharks, right? Like that's one of the games.
Kraken and Islanders.
Kraken and Islanders. What a phenomenal 2 teams to take down, guys.
Man, so they were 2-9.
They were like 3-9, right? They weren't 2-9, right?
Yeah, they were 2-9-1 and something.
No, they were
like that.
3-9-1. So now they're 4-9-1.
Yeah, so they won their last 2. So now they were 2-9-1 at one point. I think they were below the Sharks at one point.
They were tied with the Sharks for
They were
points.
tied,
yeah,
yeah.
They were tied with the Sharks for points. Phenomenal, man. We love to see it. And aside from Jay Woodcroft getting fired, where is he headed now? What do you guys think is next in store for him?
Get ready to learn AHL, buddy.
Oh, this guy, bro. Get ready to learn American, bro. Get ready to learn American. Well, that's one way to put it.
Seriously, though, at what point do we realize that Connor McDavid is playing hurt?
Yeah.
Like, correct me if I'm mistaken, I don't even think he's a point per game right now.
That's the first time since 2015 he hasn't been a point per game.
He's 12 for 12 right now. 12 points in 12 games this season. But, still, very unlike him. At this point, he should have, 22 points in the first 12 games. So, that's very unlike him.
It is, and I think...
And it's the fact that only 3 goals. Doesn't Frank Vetrano have, 11?
Dude, Sam Reinhart has 11.
I would say, though...
Lafreniere had more than that in one game.
I would say, though, McDavid, was never really... Until last year, he wasn't really known for his goal-scoring ability. It was more for his playmaking ability and his speed more. But ever since last year now the bar is set high for him to score at least 50 goals every season now. So if he doesn't hit that, I don't think that's a down season for him. It's just that it's really hard to do that every year when you're... the best thing about that player is the way he moves the puck, the way he passes it to his teammates, the way he makes every teammate on his team better.
Well, another thing that you saw with him and Draisaitl was after the game the other night, they both took stupid penalties, which I think McDavid is just he's so done.
Yeah, they're getting frustrated.
They're so frustrated because they want to win, and I think
What team do we compare to? The Angels, right? The Angels of
They are.
National-
They are the Angels.
Yeah,
That's so
a
good.
great
Because you have-
comparison.
because-
Trout and McDavid.
Yeah, you have
Or
Ohtani and Draisaitl.
Ohtani and Draisaitl, Trout, and McDavid. They're both, they're all comparing those. They're probably two of the top 5 players in the sport, and they're on the same team, and they have nothing. And you
and
see-
they got nothing
and
to
then,
show
and then
for it.
and then you have the goalie situation.
Dude,
whatever is going on there.
Jack Campbell's in the AHL, and Stuart Skinner's just trash.
And who did they even call up?
So right now, let's see what their goaltenders are right now.
Who did they even call
It's
up?
Calvin Pickard is the backyard. Is the second
how
one.
you can't sit here and tell me that Calvin Pickard is a better option for this team than Jack Campbell is. What Calvin Pickard? What he was on the Avalanche a couple years ago? That the worst Avalanche team in a long time.
Let's see.
cannot
He
tell
was
me.
on the he was on the Red Wings back in 2021.
Like you can't.
Yeah,
sit
Red
here.
Wings.
You have to ride with your team, and you can't. You have to put some trust in it. This is the team that you constructed. At least have a little bit of trust. We're a month into the season. Let it play out. Teams have rough starts, but putting Jack Campbell in there, and I think AJ was saying it last week, which was throwing Stuart Skinner right into the fire. You're the starter now. You have to expect, if you let up, hey, our best players aren't playing well, so you might have to play, more alert at goal, and you can't let up the more goals. And it's just, this team is just so, and I think everybody expected this to happen. Everybody expected that this is a team that is built to win in the regular season. They're not a team built to win in the playoffs.
But they're not even winning in the
They're
regular
not even
season
winning in
now.
the regular season, and it's not shocking that this team is just not playing well.
They have to play at a 115-point pace to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's already the hole they've dug themselves in.
they're just such a, and they're in a division that has Vancouver, who is going off this year. That is Vegas, who's easily could repeat as Cup champions, and you have kind of nothing to go against them. You had good seasons last year, but when you faced that tough competition, you lost. They got swept by Colorado 2 years ago, and that was the only time that they've been past that. Which you can't, with players like this, with McDavid and Draisaitl's prime, you need to do everything. You need to shed the farm, everything, to get the best
Goodbye.
chance at winning a Stanley Cup. And they're not doing it, and they're being hesitant, and they're holding on to something that they don't have. They don't have these key players that Evander Kane is not
But
winning. you
dude,
a Stanley
Darnell
Cup.
Nurse, bro.
Darnell Nurse, $9 million.
Fantasy team.
Warren Fogle is top 7 in points for this team.
With 6.
Sam Gagne is in the top 10. This team is just not good. You have, I'm just looking at it. It just looks like a bunch of guys that, when you're doing a custom team in NHL 24. This just seems like when you're let me throw guys onto a team. This is the team that you construct. This looks like a 30 team. This looks like the team you would get if you did a
NHL 24.
if NHL 24 franchise the fantasy draft. This is the team you would get, which isn't good
Draft.
because you have Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, Evander Kane, and then you have nobody, and that's how those usually go. So it looks like that. This team is a fantasy 33-person league fantasy draft team.
Not to play general manager, but John Gillies is a free agent.
Hey, yo.
Also, I agree with Justin's point before that McDavid is known way more for his playmaking than his goal scoring. With that being said, he is on a 20-goal pace, which would be the worst since he played 45 games in 2015, by far, by a whole 10 goals. So, obviously, I'm not expecting him to put up 64 like last season, but even just 40. But he's clearly playing hurt. He's frustrated. I mean, he just doesn't look like himself at all.
So who does he look like then?
I'm trying to. He looks like
Looking like the mother puckers.
he looks like Anton Lundell.
Bro,
Capo Caco.
bro.
Nah,
This man chose Lundy.
Alexis
man-
Lafreniere has been a better player than Connor McDavid this season.
That's a
Clip it.
Without a doubt.
Clip it,
Clip it, guys.
clip
There's
it,
the
please.
Instagram.
I have
Clip it.
no shame
I'm
in
gonna listen
that.
to
That's
that
the
for
truth.
every day for the rest of my life.
That's crazy.
So far. That doesn't mean the whole season, but so far that's the truth.
Well, so far has been the whole season so far. Did I get him
Very
there?
clever, Connor.
Yep.
Did I get him there or what?
Kyle Connor.
So that moves. I think that's enough for our Pacific Division discussion. So right now, Vancouver and Vegas taking the cake, and LA and the Ducks doing some good work. Except one thing I also noticed with the Flames, right? Did you see Nikita Zadorov requested a trade?
Yes, especially Devils fans. We need some guys. We need some big guy who could just be physical and could just help every defender on that blue line be better. And Nikita Zadorov is the guy to do that. He's a top 4 guy instantly for any team, I feel like. And I'm not surprised. I mean, the Flames suck. They really
I'm not
do.
surprised. The Flames are trash.
Nah,
but
it's
AJ said they're making the playoffs though.
yeah. Well,
AJ's to make the playoffs.
AJ's just not smart when it comes to hockey. But at this point, it's gonna be a fire sales. I think that's the right term to say.
A fire sale?
Fire sale, right?
So where's Huberdeau going?
Honestly, he might be the last one to go, but I don't know. It's just a mess right now in Calgary.
Let's check their players' stats right now. Who's leading in points?
Yegor
Nazem
Sharangovich.
They have
Imagine.
no players with more than 8 points.
Yeah, they have no good talent on that
Nazem
team.
Kadri, Elias Lindholm, Andrew. How do you say his last name, bro? Mangiapane. All
Andrew
8 points.
Mangiapane, New York Ranger.
All 8 points. Huberdeau has 7. Backlund has 6. So does Blake Coleman and Hanifin and Mackenzie Weegar. That's their highest point getters. Swear. That's their high. Yegor Sharangovich has 5.
The GOAT.
Can I add something about the Sharks that we missed?
Yeah.
Their goal differential is -49.
Hey.
And the next closest to that is -18.
Sharks,
So
baby.
The Sharks
Roll
are
Sharkies.
real down
That's
deep in the
Tanner's
water.
boys right there. Don't trip.
That's crazy.
Roll Sharkies.
Dude, I won every pick'em on, what was it, Saturday or Sunday? I should have parlayed it, bro. I was thinking about it, too. So mad I didn't, because it literally would have hit. Mad about it.
You were gonna put real life money on the San Jose Sharks?
No. It was Sunday, or let me look at the day it was. It was either Sunday or it was Saturday. It was Sunday. It would have been Panthers, Stars, Rangers, Canucks, Ducks to win their games,
That would've been
which
solid.
is what happened. Disappointed, but it's okay. It's okay. We move. Now we're gonna head over to the Central. The division in the middle, the Central Division. And everyone, let's just be honest here. It's the Stars and the Avalanche's division to lose.
As we expected it to be.
And the Stars destroyed Minnesota. They lost to the Bruins, but it's the Bruins. Makes sense. It's a good team. They beat the Jets. They beat the Blue Jackets. They did phenomenal. The Colorado Avalanche, they've struggled. They lost to the Kraken and lost to the Blue. Got destroyed by St. Louis. And they beat the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah. The Avalanche, they had a span of 3 games in a row prior to that Devils game where they got shut out. 0 goals in 3 games.
Nah, they scored 1 against the Blues.
1 against the Blues.
So I think you're incorrect, sir. I
One
think you're
goal-
incorrect, sir.
So 1 goal in 3 games.
1 goal in 4
Is-
games, I think.
That's even
1
worse.
goal in 4 games. Yeah, 1 goal in 4 games.
That's even worse. We're talking about the Colorado Avalanche, right? Cale Makar, Nathan McKinnon, Mikko Rantanen. We're talking about those guys. 1 goal in 4 games.
Yeah, man, it happens.
It
happens.
That's not.
Valeri
I mean,
Nichushkin, Tomas Tatar,
I
Miles
mean-
Wood.
I mean, you have all that talent. That just doesn't happen. I don't.
Colorado.
That's not normal.
Fraud Avalanche, bro. Fraud Avalanche, watch.
I mean, they're gonna be in the playoffs, no doubt. But I mean, I feel like I feel like we have every right to be a little concerned with that. You know.
Listen, Mikko Rantanen, 21 points. That's all I care about. He's on my fantasy team.
Hey, dude, this team, this division, I mean, is kind of it's a dogfight.
The thing is that when I look at Colorado, they have 3 guys. They have Ranton, McKinnon, and McCarr that have 18. That have at least 18 points, and then after the next closest is Valeri Nichushkin with 9, which is not.
That's
really,
more than any player on the Flames.
That is true. That is true. I'm also just looking at this team. I didn't really take a look at this roster. This is just
What?
Jack
Say, bro.
Johnson.
Jack
We
Johnson.
have Jack Johnson, Jonathan Drew, and Miles Wood. Wow, Josh Manson. This is just an interesting roster. But Colorado, they'll be in the playoffs, of course. It's a kind of a given at this point because this division is just not good.
But that's the thing. It might not be great, but all the teams are in it.
All the teams are in it. It's just not a good division. It is just not. It's just
Like right now, the Jets, Blues, and Coyotes all have 7 wins. Then the Wild, Blackhawks, and Predators all have 5.
the Nashville Predators.
Yeah.
That I did not realize how bad they are. They're 5-9-0. They have a better. They have a. Let's see where they are in the league standings because I expected more out of this team.
Well, right now they're
They're
currently
29th in the league. They are only above the Sharks, Oilers, and Flames.
Yeah.
That's just awful. That is unacceptable because this team was supposed to have an outside chance at making the run, but it looks like now that they're just tanking.
Philip Forsberg and Roman Josi can only do so much.
Yeah.
Saros can only carry the load so much. He's not even having a good year. So like, that's I feel like that's a big part of their downfall right now. Tanner Jeannot's gone. That's the real. That's the real.
That's why.
It's the real. But the Blackhawks, Connor Bedard looks pretty good. I was watching the Panthers Blackhawks game and he scored 2 goals and yeah.
And sorry to interrupt, Connor.
Dude, how could you?
That was his back-to-back multi-goal games for him. He has
4 goals in 2 games, yeah.
He has 9 goals in 13 games so far this season.
Timothy.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Connor Bedard?
And he's
Woo-wee!
younger than all of us, baby.
Yeah, he's like low-key carrying the Blackhawks team right now, but we kind of expected it. The next guy behind him is Corey Perry.
That's an MVP. You know that guy won? That's an MVP right there. That's a
I mean,
league
he's just
MVP.
gonna be like I know we expected this to happen, but he's just been fantastic for this team, and I think it's really cool because I want to see. You just want to see him like succeed. He's just a big hyped up prospect, and you want it for the team. He's probably the first prospect since McDavid to be like people outside of hockey know that this guy's in his
Exists.
rookie year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's really cool that we have like 2 of like the most hyped up prospects in hockey and basketball are both making their debuts at like the exact same time.
Literally.
That is
bro.
really cool. But Bedard, he's just been everything that Chicago has wanted, and he's going to take them into once they build a team around him. He's just going to become an absolute star in this league. So,
Jackson, are you aware of who Connor Bedard is?
I am not. I'm looking at him right now.
Oh, really? You're looking at him right now?
Yeah.
He is 18 years old, and he plays for the Chicago Blackhawks. He is the next guy up.
So I'm looking, and Jackson's looking at this thing. His page on the Blackhawks website. This is the singular worst picture I think you could have chosen for him.
Oh, man.
That is actually what.
If everyone wants
He
to
looks
see what we're looking at, go
constipated in the
check out the
photo.
Chicago Blackhawks website and see the
Connor
Connor Bedard
page.
photograph.
That's definitely not a good look. For
That's,
sure.
I mean, but yeah.
That's typical for the
you
Blackhawks, though.
Yeah, bro.
But you do not know who Connor Bedard is?
No, I'm. Apparently, he's the next big thing. Is that right?
Is that right, guys?
Yes. 100%.
How would you
I'll
try
remember
and
that.
describe it to Jackson? Try and paint the picture.
So
for
he's
us.
a sports comm major at Montclair State University, and he plays at our ice rink here. It's pretty good.
Okay, I'm trying to. Did you watch Breaking the Street? Did you watch Daniel Amoia play? Imagine that in the NHL.
You're okay.
That would be absolutely insane.
I gotta say,
It's like when Harry
And
first gets to Hogwarts.
Oh,
No.
like a legend of the
Yeah.
man. Okay, yeah, now I got it. Now I
I
got
gotta
it.
say, and
Okay.
I think there's one person in the studio. Connor, you should try for the NHL because every single top prospect is named Connor.
Dude, exactly.
Connor.
Best name
Connor
in the game.
McDavid?
Best name in the game, bro.
Kyle Connor.
Kyle Connor. I think you should try out.
Connor Hellebuck.
Yep.
Boom.
You should try out for the.
Connor Brown. Nah, he's trash.
You should try out for the. I don't know.
Has to be a Western Conference team though.
Western Conference team.
Has to be a Western Conference team. If that's the case.
I always think of if you. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If anyone beside, okay, if you were going into the NHL, say you were like the top prospect in the league, what team would you want to play for besides your own team that you were for?
Okay, let's check this out. I'd want to play for.
Or actually, what team? What you are given a? There's one team that cannot draft you besides like your obvious. Who are you?
Tampa Bay Lightning. Just kidding. The one team I would not want to play for in this league.
And the Islanders.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
I think for me it would be the Islanders or.
I feel like
I hate
the
saying
Senators are in that mix now.
The Senators. I was gonna say the Oilers, but if I'm playing with Draisaitl and McDavid, I'll be like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and just coast to 100
I
points
feel
a
like
season.
Calgary and Ottawa, bro. Like,
Calgary, Ottawa. What about you could be the savior of the San Jose Sharks?
oh, I'll do that. I'll do it. I do it. Genuinely, I do it.
Yeah, I mean you live
Because they're on a mission to tank. They have a goal.
Yeah, you live.
They're
out,
not just stuck in purgatory.
You do live out in California, play some hockey, and then you go back. I think there's like a Six Flags like in their parking lot.
Yo.
So like you could just go and go to Six Flags after a nice win with the
Incredible.
boys.
You know, the one team I would not want to be drafted to is definitely the Oilers, because me and Alex actually were talking about this last night. Alberta is literally in the middle of nowhere. Like,
That is true.
What a desolate place to be in. Truthfully, I mean,
I know
just
a lot
despicable.
of the Canadian NHL cities, like the Western ones, are just in awful places. Like I know Winnipeg is kind of just in the middle of nowhere, and then it's just like, bam, Winnipeg, bam, hockey team.
No, it's like if you look at Canada, right? So, all right, the biggest closest major city in Canada to Winnipeg is Toronto. That's a 20-hour drive.
Yes.
To Winnipeg, and then
So
to Winnipeg to like the next closest city on the West Coast, like big city we're talking about, is either Edmonton or Calgary. One of those
Because Winnipeg
is like
Winnipeg is
I think it's like 24 hours.
Winnipeg is like right by Minnesota.
It's literally a 44-hour gap between the two major cities, and then you have Winnipeg.
Winnipeg is like right over the border of North Dakota and Minnesota. So
Yeah.
like it's kind of just in the middle of.
It's
in the middle
above
place.
the America's middle of nowhere as well.
Yes.
The Dakotas, bro. I've been there once. That was a wild experience, bro. Insane. But back out to the Western Conference. Yes, speaking of the Jets in Winnipeg, they're third in this division right now. They're playing some solid hockey. The Blues follow behind. Did you guys know the St. Louis Blues started this season 1 for 34 on the power play?
Yes,
Well,
but they're 7-5-1.
They're 7-5-1. So should they just not try and not pick up penalties on purpose? Should they just try and play even strength?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
they've gotten good goaltending this season.
From who, bro?
The St. Louis Blues.
From who?
That's a
The
great
goat
question.
Jordan
Is it
Binnington,
Husso
bro.
again?
He actually has been good this season. Jordan Binnington, surprisingly, actually has been good this season.
Your biggest crybaby in the league?
The biggest crybaby in the league. Look, he's putting up, let's see, 2.52 goals against average, 923 save percentage right now. He's looking kind of cooking
They
right
beat
now.
Colorado 8-2. And also, Colorado's backup goalie, I believe Pavel how do you say his last name?
Oh, Francouz.
Francouz. He's down for the year, right? With a lower body injury. He's gone for the season.
We have breaking news.
Oh, more
Ooh.
breaking news. Third
Breaking
time on the
news.
show.
We got some breaking chopping news.
Oh,
The Braves have
No.
claimed Penn Murphy off waivers from the Mets.
Yeah,
He's
God.
winning. He's winning the Cy Young.
He's winning the Cy Young.
Shohei, man.
Penn
That's
Murphy.
that's next week's.
Penn
but the
Murphy,
Braves-
bro.
I'm never watching
Phenomenal.
baseball again.
Penn
if
Murphy.
Shohei becomes a Brave.
Penn Murphy
Real.
is
Never
now a
mind.
spreader of propaganda.
Not the Blue Jays. You guys are messing me up now. The
The Blue-
Blues have 4 shorthanded goals and 3 power play goals.
Incredible. Incredible. That takes skill. That's actually an impressive stat.
I
Yeah,
feel like you have
that's
to
crazy.
try to do that.
Literally,
Yeah.
you have to try. You have to try. That Blues team, is certainly in the middle of a division that's it's just what, bro?
Oh, you're good, go.
Yeah, that's right. Alex is out here doing his thing, but they beat the Avalanche 8-2. The Wild are stuck. I think this is the year where the Wild are gonna slip and miss the playoffs.
I
Genuinely.
agree.
They only have 5 wins. It's no better than the Blackhawks and Predators. They don't look good at all. Like, look if you look at this Wild roster right now. Zuccarello's good. Kaprizov's good. Eriksson Ek is good. And then Hartman's doing solid. Pat Maroon can't be 5th on the team in points. You know what I'm saying?
As not great as the Blackhawks are, I could see a very realistic world where, as the course of the season goes on, they slowly start inching up the Central Division, and I think they could be kind of competitive as they start to mold together.
I mean, yeah, the Blackhawks, they're not too terrible. I mean, like they're inconsistent right now. They beat the Cats, and then lost to the Devils. Then they beat the Lightning, and then lost to the Cats. And now they play the Lightning again. So right now they're getting their entire Florida experience in 4 out of 5 games for the whole season. And that division, it's going to shake up. I think you're going to see Stars, Avalanche, and like, dude, tell me why Pike is making the playoffs, bro.
They might. Honestly, they're. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my voice.
Do it, bro. Do it, bro. Lose your voice.
No, I'm a little
Pull up
sick
Brandon
right now, so
Masmarazzo, lose
a
your
little
voice.
stuffy.
He's
But know what? The
stuffy.
Coyotes are a fun young team right now, and I like that they're finally competitive once again. It's so nice and refreshing to see. Honestly, Logan Cooley, he's a special talent right now.
Imagine game 3 of a playoff of a 1-1 tied playoff
I was saying
series.
this. Imagine the Stanley Cup
1-1.
Finals at Arizona State University,
just,
6,000 seater.
We got opening round, Vegas Golden Knights, Arizona Coyotes.
Oh, it's
And-
so sad.
Dude,
in that
I
room.
was saying that last week. We need this. We need playoff games at Arizona State.
That would be crazy.
That'd be Game 7 of the finals in Arizona.
Game 7 of the finals.
in Arizona with 6,000 people. That's it.
That would be
That's
the
it.
most expensive sports ticket of all
Dude,
time.
every ticket would be expensive.
Probably, yeah.
Literally every ticket would be like crazy.
But
Hey,
it'd be-
Jackson, are
it'd
you
be
aware?
loud in
the
there.
Arizona Coyotes play at Arizona State University's ice rink.
That's actually insane.
The mullet.
Grab Mike too here. What are your thoughts on the fact that an NHL team has to play with frats outside of their building?
I think that's, I don't know, there's like some beautiful irony to that. I think it's...
Some beautiful irony. Yes.
That is so... Oh my... I'm looking at the picture of the stadium now. Wow. That would actually be electric. I agree. Stanley Cup final.
Electric in that building, baby. We need
Yeah.
that. I need that. I got one friend that goes there, bro. Like, she's like, there's a hockey game on campus. What's going on? This is Stanley Cup Finals.
If they win the cup, do all students get like
Dude.
extra credit or something like that?
Free
Forks up,
tuition.
guys.
up.
Forks up. Everyone, let's do it right now. Forks up. Daniel's struggling.
Forks up.
Oh, he got it.
I got it.
Justin,
Forks up.
forks up.
Hold on. What?
Forks up, bro.
What?
Forks up. Come on.
Yeah,
Daniel can't figure it out, bro.
No, I got it. Justin's confused.
Justin can't figure it out, bro.
My fingers are just too stubby to do it.
Oh, wait, no. What? Why is your stuff not straight, bro? What's going on here? Come on, you got this. We're not talking about something else till Justin gets this, bro. Come on. You got it, bro. Come on.
Forks up.
There you go.
Well, that's the wrong fingers.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't
Nah,
care.
bro. Come on. Bring it back.
Forks up.
One more time. Drum roll.
I really can't put this finger around it. Physically. I got stubby fingers.
Justin got stubby tap, bro. Stubby tap.
Stubby tabs.
Stubby tap in the corner.
Yeah, do we have to talk about the Nashville Predators today? I don't feel like talking about them.
You don't have to talk about the national
No.
I
Predators at all.
could. They're so boring.
Weren't you just saying Andrew Brunette is the reason the
Oh.
Devils are failing now?
No, but here's the thing. We're not talking about the Devils right now. We're talking about the Western Conference. I'll get to my Devils rant real soon.
He's got a Devils rant prepared.
Oh, I had a Devils rant post the other day.
Woo, baby. Oh, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait for your Devils rant, my friend. Because those are the best. Those are the best. But some quick shout-outs from the Western Conference. Then we're going to wrap it up. Matt Duchene's playing pretty good. Quinn Hughes. He's playing good, guys.
He's awesome right now.
Playing good. And you
Well,
got to give Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor, Connor Bedard all their credit. They all been playing great this week. As now we transition to the Eastern Conference. This is where everybody loves to bring up the Metro, and guess which team is in first? You guys gotta tell me, ready? Hold on, drum roll real quick.
The Blue Shirts!
Hey, the Blue Shirts are in first, 11-3. Let's be
Come
real.
on.
How good have Lafreniere and Vincent Trocheck been, bro?
I mean, Lafreniere and Panarin together has just been a godsend to this team. Putting those two guys together, Lafreniere is finally putting up points as we expected him to. He's at almost like a little less than point per game this year, but putting him with Panarin has saved his NHL career because Panarin just finds a way to make passes, and Trocheck just finds a way to. They're just finding ways to score, which is good.
They're just goal scorers.
They're just finding ways to score. It just, as a fan, you know my opinions on Alexis Lafreniere, my opinions on the past, but he's redeeming himself to me. Now, Capo Caco, thank God the Rangers are playing well, or you would not want to listen into this show. But I just really like where this team is at right now. They just seem to find ways to win games, which has been their issue in the past, which is they just kind of win. They win just weird games where they don't play well, but they're playing well in these games, and they're coming back and they're winning games. We saw 11 seconds left. They tied the game, and they win it in the shootout. And I think another thing this year is that Jonathan Quick has been playing phenomenal so far as the backup goalie, which that helped them last year. A huge boost to the Rangers last year was Yaroslav Halak and how well he played, and Jonathan Quick is doing the exact same thing this year. So I cannot be more happy about that. And also shout out to Spicy Pork himself, Louis Domingue, with a win.
Spicy pork!
With a win for the Rangers. But I'm very happy with where this team is at a month in, but there is a huge game on Saturday. That is
Quite a big one.
That is
Quite a biggie, boys.
Honestly, I think I'm not trying to like downplay anything. I think it's more bigger for you guys than it's for us. At least in my opinion, right now, the Devils are focused. Right, like we have we have our own problems right now.
I agree.
And we're just trying to figure out how to.
I agree.
But for you guys have all the momentum going in, and let's say the Rangers do lose that game, that's really just kind of kills you a little bit.
No, I do agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I think the Rangers, all those players are angry about last season, and they want to say, that was just last season, but this season things are different, and they need to do that. But I've just liked what I've seen so far from this team. Erik Gustafsson has been amazing, an amazing signing. He's been that's one of the most underrated signings of. I knew that was a good signing when going during the offseason, but he has just been. Where is he? He is sixth he has more points than any player on the Calgary Flames. Erik Gustafsson.
Let's go.
Player that was signed for league minimum.
More points than Jonathan Huberdeau, who signed a giant contract.
Yes.
Wow.
But yeah, just if the Rangers keep playing well, then Capo Caco and Blake Wheeler, you could keep listening to this show because you will be saved. You'll be saved.
Yeah, I think you hit it spot on with that Panarin Laugh connection now. I think in the beginning it wasn't as good with Hedl there. I'm actually kind of happy things happened the way they did for Trocheck to stand up because that dude's going nuts too.
Trocheck, Panarin, Lafreniere, keep it together. Don't switch anything.
And goalies just play good in New York. What can you say? Anyone put in the Rangers net just stops pucks.
Yeah.
Just natural. It just comes natural to them.
It just happens. It's where the Kings sat, and the power goes to them.
Will Cooley is playing phenomenal too. He should have had a goal the other night. He should have.
Yeah, he should have. Oh my God,
that was a goal.
We went, dude. Oh, that was when they called back.
What happened?
So he shot it on net and immediately started celebrating, but it bounced around the goalie's pads, and I thought it went in, but you just could not see the puck in the net. But when the goalie when he got out of the net, the puck was in the back of the net. So no one really knew what happened, but it looked like it probably was a goal, and it did not.
They couldn't overturn it. They called it no goal.
There wasn't enough evidence for it.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough evidence to overturn the call, unfortunately. But Rangers still got the win, so That's what
I mean,
I'll
look,
say.
this week they beat the Red Wings, they beat the Wild, beat the Blue Jackets in that comeback. Things are going up, guys. 11-2-1. Maximizing your points. Talk about point maximization right there. They're building a nice little lead in that division, huh? 5-point lead on the next best Hurricanes.
Yeah,
Love to hear it.
I love. Yeah, that's what because I think that's what they need to. That's what they need to have, because I think the last couple of years they've kind of like been around this like. They're up on a team by like 2-3 points, and they have 2 bad games in a row, and then they're back to third in the division, because that's just how this division is going to play out at the end. That's how this division always plays out. That's how it's going to play out at the end of the season. It's going to be you need to win every game if you want to win, because Carolina is a phenomenal hockey team, and yes, they're 4th in the division right now, but the Devils will be there at the end of the season. They're a really, really good team. They're just really banged up right now. But I'm very happy where this team is at right now, and I just want it to keep going, because they're playing without Fox, they're playing without Hedel, and they're playing without Igor, and they're still winning hockey games. And if you could do that when those 3 guys are back, and we get later into the season, that's just gonna be nothing more you could ask for.
Nothing more you could ask for. I mean, Carolina's
Paradise.
second in this division right now. Do you see the Whalers jerseys they just released?
Those are fantastic. I want one.
The what jersey?
The Hartford Whalers used to be the Carolina Hurricanes. So every year they have Whalers nights on Valentine's Day, I believe, right?
Yeah, they're playing the Devils.
Playing the oh no, not Valentine's Day. It's 4 days before Valentine's Day. They're playing the Devils, and they're dropping the Whalers jerseys.
Those are just the white. They haven't done a white one yet, and now they're finally doing it, and that's just beautiful. With the pants too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
cool.
my God.
I like them.
Just I love it.
Little stars looking.
It's the same green, right? It's the exact same green.
Victory
Yeah.
green, as they call it.
Kelly Green.
It's called. It's
Looks
the
like
stars
Vancouver
use
a little, too.
victory.
It looks like because the blue. You're right. It doesn't look like Vancouver a little. Yeah, a Vancouver like. I see what he's saying.
but just
I like them though.
that's just a fantastic jersey.
That's what they'll be rocking right now, and I feel like a lot of teams have that green. Even the Wild have a jersey similar color to that one. NHL drip is amongst the best, man. Let's be real.
Although the thing that about that, which it happens in other sports too, is that don't you think that having a Whalers jersey is a little disrespectful
to the
to
Hartford
the city of
Whalers.
Hartford?
I wonder how they feel about it. Yeah.
Because especially this jersey has the design of it makes up Hartford Whalers.
Yeah.
The H, there's an H in there and there's a W. I think that's a little disrespectful. I think what you could do is use the Whalers colors on the Hurricanes look, which I really like this look, but I just think it's like the Titans using the Oilers logo this year. Like, you just moved out of there. Like it's not like something happened where like you just did that because it was a better option for you. So just that, I don't know. I've never really. There's kind of like I'm like, this is really cool. It's really cool that they're honoring this, but it's like I don't know.
Well, everyone, that was the first hour of Breaking the Ice here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll dive more into the Eastern Conference and what makes the league shake up to be so well so far. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a few minutes. And we are back here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair for hour number dose of Breaking the Ice.
You guys saw the Penguins are atrocious.
That team is
Oh,
they're
good.
so
Good.
bad.
Oh, my
Sidney
God.
Sidney Crosby's a fraud.
Sidney Crosby
Yellow and
washed.
black. Are we serious?
Sidney Crosby washed.
Like,
It's a dumb team name.
Evgeny-
dumb team players.
Evgeny Malkin
Their
has got
window's over. I don't
Evgeny Malkin's got
understand,
nothing
like,
on Alexei Lafreniere.
He thinks that they're gonna be good this year. They're just not. AJ. they're
Eric
not.
Carlson.
AJ.
Eric
oh
Carlson.
my
Sharks won the
God.
Carlson trade.
Eric Carlson is 0th percentile in league defense. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Sharks won the Carlson trade.
13 points in 13 games, though. So, I mean, listen, they're on a 4-game win streak though right now. They beat the Sharks, the Ducks, the Kings, and the Sabres. Mickey Mouse win streak, bro.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse win streak.
They're 1 game away from being the Islanders.
I think I think the Montreal Echo could beat the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yo, this guy, bro.
The Penguin would drop a 2-game slate to the Echo and the Sound.
Yeah, New York Sound. New York City Sound.
I agree.
I agree. Yo, if we get Campbell to call in, bro,
Oh, that'd be sweet.
dude. Insane. Need that in my life. He says, I've taken a nap.
No, you don't.
Cap.
That's why the Devils suck. We just need a nap.
Oh, man. Okay. Regardless, back to the good old Metro division we were talking about. And Canes at the top. Well, the Rangers at the top. Canes right underneath. And the Washington Capitals, everyone.
Rock the Red.
Rock the Red has worked their way in. They lost to the Panthers in overtime because you already know that Sam Reinhart is too good of an NHL player. But they did beat the Devils. And then they beat the Islanders.
I have a funny little story. So Christy Flannery, who's a reporter for the Devils, she was like writing a game story before the game in like one of the lounges. I think it was around 4:00, and Alex Ovechkin just he was just roaming around the Prudential Center, and he walked up to her and he was like, "Are you doing homework?" And I just find that so funny for no reason at all.
Are you doing homework? He thought it was a student. He thought she was a student.
I think he was just messing with her.
Oh, man, Ovi.
Typical Ovi.
Yo, but Daniel, did fatigue play a factor in that third period?
Stop. Connor, don't go there.
Yeah, I want to know. Did fatigue...
I personally think it did, but...
do you think it played a factor in the
Devils
first
head
period?
coach Lindy... I do, personally. They were on a back-to-back, but I wasn't... I'm not
Did
the
you
head
ask him
coach for a reason, so...
Did you ask
You
him
should
that question?
ask him. Send him an email.
Yeah, an email. Actually,
Lindy@devils.com.
Lindy@devils.com.
one of my followers, like, last year sent me his Snapchat.
Oh, what?
Wait, Lindy Ruff Snapchat?
Lindy Ruff Snapchat. That's a real...
Of anyone to have a Snapchat, I did not think it would be Lindy Ruff.
And it makes sense because I'm not going to say the username. I'm not doxing
No, of
Lindy
course.
Ruff
No, of course.
on air.
Of course.
But the birthday in the username is the same as his, and the Bitmoji, tell me that is not Lindy Ruff.
No shot. No shot.
He never added me back, but
Oh,
I'm not
come
surprised.
on. Lindy, imagine
Add him back.
Like,
First question. Did
imagine
fatigue
someone-
play a factor in that third period?
someone like comes crying to you. I got ghosted by someone. Oh, who? This dude Lindy. It's just Lindy Ruff.
Lindy ghosted me on Snapchat. He left me on red. We had a streak and everything, bro. Had a 60-day
How do you-
snap streak with
how do you
Lindy.
start a
Imagine if he just sent like streaks every morning.
He said he said
After like a bad Devils game,
Yeah,
don't hit me up. No, only real
Only
ones
like-
know what's going
Lindy-
on.
Streaks don't snap back. I'm feeling fatigued.
Lindy sends snaps only post game in the locker room. Just streaks. His streaks are after the game, bro.
GM
He sends, like,
streaks. I just made the
GNS.
lineup.
You just like see him.
GM streaks. Should I put Brendan Smith in the lineup for the 15th straight game?
You just see him like on the bench, just like taking pictures, just like snapping a picture of himself. Taking himself in front.
Post sunset picture at the Prudential Center. The beautiful
He
Newark sunset.
he takes,
It's
like-
unmatched.
He takes like a picture of like the nachos and just like gourmet dining time or whatever.
Pictures of like the streets of Newark. We love our
me and a tweak.
Oh my!
It's like nice day.
Tweak
with
streaks.
Nice day with
the Devils fans.
at Jack Hughes and at Nico Heishier.
tweak streaks, bro. Oh my God, Tweaks. No, we need.
Lindy.
Alright, so if you get added back by Lindy,
So
let us know.
I can't speak English. Wow. That happened during the second game I covered in the press box. Then the third, the most recent game they played against the Capitals. I was like, all right, like I'm gonna ask a positive question. I don't want to be known as a reporter that's always negative. Like let's focus on a good thing. So I was gonna ask him how he felt about the penalty kill, which was a perfect 4 for 4 that night. The second I am past the microphone, Lindy Ruff is gone. Gone.
Wow.
Sad.
Wow.
Beef. Unreal.
It's not beef, but
It's
Wow.
chicken.
I don't know if it's chicken either.
Lindy Ruff.
But
That's rough.
We have a beef.
it's unfortunate.
Darren
Breaking the
Ruff,
beef.
Lindy Ruff. It's all the same.
Darren Ruff.
It's all the same. Dude, oh my God. When we went to Devil's Cats, we heard Frank screaming from the section.
Oh, could you imagine what
we were
happened?
losing it?
Oh, okay. When is that Devil Sharks game?
Let's find out. When's Devil's
Imagine
Sharks?
Devil Sharks happens and like Shohei Ohtani signs with like the Yankees that day.
God.
And you just hear, oh my God, this team is just terrible. Another lost season for the Devils. Another lost season for the Mets.
Why does that sound so accurate?
Tanner practices this one before bed, guys.
Another lost season. Another lost season for the Devils. Did you see the video of him last night after the Bills game? He was so happy.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
Is it
I
today
know.
or yesterday?
It was yesterday or the day before.
Happy birthday to
I think
Frank.
after the Dolphins lost, he's like, I will never be happy in my life. The Devils, the Dolphins, the Mets, it never gets better. The suffering never
Did you
ends."
know that he switched NBA teams?
Yeah, he's a Knicks fan
a Knicks
now.
fan now. He wasn't
I
a
saw
Nets
his rant about the Nets. That's amazing.
Because he was like, the Nets don't do anything, so I'm being a Knicks fan. Now he's a Knicks fan.
It's like they were great in New Jersey, but then they left me.
Friday, December 1st
Yeah, it's
is
December 1st,
the Devil
Devil
Sharks,
Sharks.
and I really think we should, not only should we all go, but we should all get tickets as close to Frank as possible.
Yes.
Another lost season.
Another long season.
Brandon Smith should not be in the lineup. You need to get him into the post game press conference to ask like Lindy Ruff a question. Oh, Lindy, what did you think about the power play tonight? or he's just like the coach for that. Jack Hughes cannot be playing on this team. Oh, I just said his name. Damn it. Dang it.
How dare
Oh
you?
no.
No.
He goes by number 86
oh
around
my
here, Jackson.
God.
We don't
I was
say
being
his
frank.
name.
I was being frank though.
Yeah,
True.
It was an impression.
Frank can say it
Yeah, it's oh my.
Frank, I was being
Huh?
Frank.
Why do we do that? Why don't we say his name?
because we hate him.
Jackson needs
he
to
knew
know.
he who must
Jackson-
not be named.
Hughes.
Jackson needs to know the lore.
Jack Hughes.
Quinn?
Jack.
So
Luke?
Tanner and Alex, explain to Jackson the lore behind.
So
the race.
we do not like the brother of Quinn
Don't say we.
and Luke.
You guys.
Okay,
I am personally fine with him.
I do not enjoy him. Right.
Yeah.
So about every week last year on this show, we would just be saying his name every single show, like 30 times. So we made it a rule that unless you're a Devils fan, non-Devils fans, do not say his name. He could be referred to as anything else except his name.
86.
86,
Quinn's brother.
Quinn's brother, Luke's brother,
What up?
What
discount Lafreniere.
Discount Lafreniere. Yay!
86 is a good number for Jack Hughes.
Oh, come on!
oh,
You already broke it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. No, but like
He was
the
being
joke.
Frank
There was
Lemon.
a joke there, but
We should have a $1 jar for this, bro. We should have put $1 in and get pizza at the end of the year, bro.
you guys ever work at a restaurant before? You know, like when you're 86 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's 86. 86 is 86.
Put his non-factor in there. No, I'm joking.
What is a non-fact? Is it non-factor, bro? Proof.
What?
No.
Yeah. There
Well,
we go.
One
mean,
of
I'm so
one of
sorry.
one of my followers on Devil's Report who's tuning in right now just DM me and said, "I'm gonna need to see that Lindy Ruff bit emoji."
I'm gonna need to see that Lindy Ruff
I
emoji.
gotta say something about the followers of Devil's Report.
Okay.
Some crazy people. I enjoy that you have fans of this, but during the Draisaitl 86 debate, I got called some names.
Dude,
that,
him
I
and
got
A-
some
oh my god,
disrespectful
him and AJ
things.
just got called out, bro.
And
they
what
were
it-
ripping him.
What was Justin? What were you called? A worm?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
worm.
Both of
Pathetic
us.
worm.
Me
Hashtag,
and
can I get a
Justin.
pathetic worm in the corner, ladies and gentlemen?
Pathetic worm is crazy.
That's crazy.
But
I can.
I'm happy that there's fans like this. But you know, just come on now. I got called things that I do not like being called.
Yeah. I
You know,
would-
honestly, you and AJ were far fetched with that one. I wasn't on your side for that.
So
I think 86 was the winner in my eyes. I wouldn't trade 86
Thank you,
for
Alex.
Leon.
Would you trade him for Matthew Tkachuk?
Would you trade him for? I forgot who.
Cale
Louis
Makar.
Domingue.
What was the player we were talking about earlier? in the WHL?
Oh,
Josh something.
Oh, Josh Philman.
Didn't one of you have a Devils rant about to happen?
yeah,
We're like
Justin.
halfway
yeah,
through.
Justin.
We still
Devils ran.
gotta
Listen.
we still gotta get through 12 teams. In
Listen,
the league
Justin.
and Pick'ems.
Oh, Pick'ems. Oh, boy. It's Devils time, guys. 4th right now in the Metro Division. And, lost to the Capitals, lost to the Avs, lost to St. Louis. Beat the Blackhawks, though. What's going on, guys?
A lot's going on, and none of it's good. And
And a lot's going on. All of the a lot, bad.
so I made a post a few days ago. What is wrong with the New Jersey Devils? Number 1, way too many defensive breakdown and odd man rushes. If there's a stat out there for who has given up the most odd man rushes in the league, it's probably the New Jersey Devils. They gave up 10 odd man rushes to the Colorado Avalanche alone in just one game, which is absolutely horrible. Their defense is just, I don't know. It's something's just not clicking right now. Players are easily getting around them, getting behind the defense. It's a big problem right now. They take too many penalties each game. The Devils right now are taking around like 4 to 6 penalties each game right now, and it's just so bad right now. You're just hurting yourself when you're in the penalty box so often. Another big thing, I don't like this. So, in our debate with Jack Hughes and Leon Draisaitl, we were talking about, the Devils are known for their 5-on-5 play, but not this season. They're known for their power play, and that's the problem. They rely on their power play so much, but when it comes to their 5-on-5 play, they're one of the worst teams in the league. I believe they have like a -12 or something like that in their 5-on-5 play. That's horrible. You're not going to win Stanley Cups that way. You're not going to make the playoffs that way. You can't rely, particularly on your power play, to score goals and find ways to win games. I'm not going to list every single one of them because we'd be here for way too long.
We'd be here for way too
But
long.
the goaltending, obviously very inconsistent. One night, Vitek might be good. One night, Schmidt might be good. And then the next night, they totally suck. They can't enter the zone easily at all, other than Jesper Bratt, because they don't have number 86. You're welcome, Tanner.
Oh!
They're really poor defensively below the dots. There's so many occasions that the opposing team is able to get an easy tip-in goal or something like that. Defense is a big issue right now with the Devils, to say the least. The team looks very out of sync. They just don't look like the team they were last year. They don't have chemistry. They're making bad passes. They're turning the puck over way too much. They just don't look like a cohesive team playing together right now. And, you could say, but it's because Jack Hughes and Nico are not playing. Yeah, those are your two best players, right? But it's a little alarming when, you have your two players out, but you're struggling a lot. At least play at a respectable level. But they can't do that. Any great championship team would be able to play at a respectful level right now, in my opinion, at least. The Boston Bruins could do that. I think the Rangers are without Adam Fox, their best defenseman.
Yeah, they fought.
They have no problems right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I think the Rangers are a better team right now than the Devils. Obviously, they are playing much better hockey right now than the Devils. And maybe the Devils would have a better record right now if they had number 86 in Nico. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm a little alarmed right now about their depth, because I thought that wasn't a problem, but now I'm a little worried, and their defense and goaltending is just, I don't know, it's just horrible right now. And last thing I will mention, and I'll let Daniel have the floor, they cannot play a full 60-minute game of hockey. It's actually a big problem. Sometimes, at least 5 occasions this year, the Devils have just shown up for maybe 10, 15 minutes of a 60-minute game. They're like, all right, let's show up for this 10-minute, for the last 10 minutes of the third period and put up 3 goals and try to make a valiant comeback and come up short. It's a common theme with this team right now. It's a big problem right now. They really have to get their stuff together. They have to really get their you-know-what together.
Get their you-know-what together. Well,
I'm a little alarmed. I know, look, they're 7-5-1. That's a good record. But you know what? At this point, we expect more. We expect better. They need a win tonight in Winnipeg, but I don't know if they're going to get that, but I really hope they do.
See, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm not saying there's not stuff to be alarmed about, particularly their discipline, their defense, and their first periods as a whole. I think it's only been 2 or 3 times out of 13 games that they've scored the first goal of the game. I think with that, there's been a lot of unluckiness in that, and now the fact that regardless, any team in the NHL, if you take away their 2 best centers, they're gonna struggle. Like, that's the reality of it. And I think with that, Mikey McLeod has actually stepped up big time, been able to handle his role as a top-line center, which if you said that to someone last year in the regular season, they'd be like, you're insane. Scoring chances and expected goals per 60 minutes at even strength, the Devils are second in the league. So they're generating the chances, they're just not finishing in even strength. And the reason that something like that is so not talked about is because they've been able to finish so much on the power play. People don't realize how little they're finishing at even strength. So that I'm not worried about. Also, it's kind of like Devils fans knew Damon Severson as someone who was good defensively, but just occasionally had the really bad breakdown or turnover that ruined the entire game. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing with the Devils this year, because they're actually 5th in the league, a top 5 team in expected goals against. But when you have guys like, say, Brendan Smith, for example, who are essentially complete liabilities, all it takes is you could play like close to a perfect game and you just have 2 breakdowns in the first period or second period and you're fighting from behind. It's a completely different game. So the overall what I've seen from the team is not as bad as what some people are making it out to be, especially considering that, again, they've lost their 2 top centers. Nico is one of the best defensive players in hockey, forwards, and was an 80-point scorer last year, and Jack was leading the NHL in points when he got hurt. Sorry, number 86, my bad. So I'm not panicking. I think they just need to be able to tread water. I'm glad that Lindy Ruff tonight, my best friend Lindy Ruff, has been able to mix up the lines, put Alexander Holtz in the top 6, who in my opinion has played pretty well, and also move Andre Palat down, who has struggled to start the year, to say the least, and also break up that Brendan Smith pairing of Luke Hughes and Brendan Smith. So some shuffling around, I think it's going to be good, hopefully. And goaltending's another thing. Akira Schmidt and Vitek Vanacek have just not been good enough. And they have to be better. I mean, frankly, they're both under 900 no matter what. Like people are saying, oh, the defense makes it harder on them. Yes, that's true, but not to the point where you have a sub-900 save percentage. I mean, Corey Schneider in 2016, I think, was playing in front of a team that I would argue is worse. And he had a save percentage that was around like 915, 920. Mackenzie Blackwood, same thing. Mackenzie Blackwood, same thing. In 2019-20, he was playing in front of Freddie Clayson and Dakota Mermis as like getting top minutes, and he was putting up a 915 save percentage. So we need over 900. Like, the Devils just need them to be league average for everything else to fall into place in my eyes, and both goaltenders have not been good.
And they're trying to outscore their problems, which is the biggest problem right now. That's like the Edmonton Oilers and Toronto Maple Leafs success, our recipe for success, and obviously it does not work come playoff time. So if you're going to do that, then it's just not going to work at all. So obviously without Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier, it's tough to score goals.
Boys,
definitely so.
Headphones on. AJ Chasan is on the line, and I know he wants to talk to these two on the right over here. So, what's up, AJ?
What up, guys? How y'all doing?
Dude, doing phenomenal out here. So, yo, who you want to talk to in the studio right now? There's everyone in here.
I would say we're just chilling, listening. I love the fact that Devils Fanatics and Devils Report are having this with our little infighting on what the hell is going on, what the heck's going on with the Devils right now. Nice.
Who's winning
they're
that
going
fight?
back at it. Devils fans, they're kind of like in a little bit of infighting right now. I kind of like this.
Who's winning that fight?
I would say Daniel is.
Oh.
I don't even know what I'm winning.
Yo. He doesn't even know what he's winning, though.
Devils debates.
I would say, what are you guys are saying with regard? You should be worried. With that Justin saying you guys should be worried about the 5-on-5 and everything. Daniel's like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be. And he's bringing up stats and numbers, and we're loving this. Loving this. Devils fans in shambles. Beautiful.
Well, we're literally not in shambles. They're not playing good, yeah, but they're 7-5-1, still better than the Pittsburgh Penguins record right now.
That is true. But the Penguins are also not a very good hockey team.
They just
I don't know. Whoa.
They just won
This
4
This
straight
is
though.
not what you said before the
Not a very
season,
good
AJ. Eric, oh my God, we got Eric Carlson. Oh my God, the next
Let's
2 years are going to be
go.
amazing. Riley Smith, 70-point player, top 6.
Yeah, but I literally said the Penguins weren't going to make the playoffs this year, but they'd be more fun to watch.
You also said the Calgary Flames are going to make the playoffs.
That is true. I did drink the Kool-Aid.
Got him.
Yeah, but the Penguins did win 4 straight. Tristan Jarry, look, playing great in the
They
last
did.
couple. You know what I'm saying? It's turning around right now. They have the same amount of wins.
Listen, they're going to be, your 92, 93-point team. They're going to miss the playoffs, but it's more fun to watch them this year than it was last. Tempered expectations. Because you know what? Once January, February, March comes around, they'll collapse. Just wait.
Brian Rust is the best player on the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Dude, he's been going nuts right now.
Hugest fantasy waiver wire pull I've ever made.
How did he not go drafted in our league?
Dude, you could have drafted him too.
I mean,
could
you were
draft
one of the
him.
ones drafting, yeah.
I could have drafted him. You
Well,
are
you
right.
didn't, so why are you asking the question?
Listen, he wouldn't fit on the one team that's undefeated in the league right now. He wouldn't fit on my roster.
Wow.
You are talking to the one person that is undefeated in that league, and you're criticizing their draft strategy. I just want you to know that.
I liked it better before the phone rang.
Oh, this guy, bro. This guy, bro. He liked it better before the phone rang. Why is that? Why is that exactly? Why's
Because
that? Why is
AJ
that?
wasn't talking.
Bro.
I don't know what you got against me,
You came here and
Stop
said
it.
that we were all
Get
in
some help.
misery about the Devils, but that's just not true.
That is, but neither here nor there.
I don't understand your phrases.
Well,
That's all good.
Well, boys, I mean, in this division, as it stacks up right now, Rangers at the top, Canes, Capitals, and then, yes, we filter out into the Devils, Flyers, Penguins, all sitting with 7 wins. Then the Islanders and the Blue Jackets enjoying the basement. So one team has to make it out of Caps, the Devils, Flyers, Penguins.
Devils.
Devils easily.
Well, this is obvious, but my
Watch it, and just because of that, now it's not. Give me the Flyers now.
Well, but my thing is,
Flyers.
I'm concerned. I'm not concerned whether or not the Devils are going to make the playoffs or not. I'm concerned is this team good enough to win a Stanley Cup? Because the fact that you're without your 2 best players and can't play at a respectable level, I don't know, man. I don't like
But
that. It
it's-
bothers- No, but Daniel, here's
I
the thing.
disagree.
Daniel, when they were without a number 86 last year, they were
Yes.
able to play at least somewhat decent hockey.
Okay, 2 things to that. One, there's a big difference between being without 86 and being without 86 and 13.
All right, to be
Big
fair,
difference.
Nico has been non-existent for most of the season when he's played.
You're
Don't say-
basing off like
he
a
has
4-game sample size.
7 games, 2 points. That's it.
Infighting.
And I didn't hear him.
These two were talking, and he just went infighting. He just like heard it from the.
Respectfully, Nico Hischier has had very little impact this season.
He still was the same defensively. The points didn't come, but he plays a very, very valuable role regardless. You can't dismiss that off a 7-game sample size. The bottom line is they aren't the team they were last year without Nico Hischier. So we're talking
Well,
about
of course
replicating
not. But number
last
86
year's
is what
success.
number 86 is what makes the engine go. That's what it comes down to.
More so than Nico, but
How-
that doesn't mean Nico doesn't play a very big role in it.
I'm not saying he doesn't,
And
but number 86
with that-
plays the biggest role out of everybody, and without him, this team looks like a joke. I'm not gonna be. I'm
With
not
that
gonna lie.
being said,
He said, "I'm not gonna be
I-
honest."
I think no offense, you're getting a
He's
little
the Devils
spoiled
fan,
now
ladies and
because of how
gentlemen.
last
Listen to
season
this,
went.
listen
I
to
don't
this.
think they're not playing horrible hockey. They're not getting blown out. They're not being uncompetitive. They're just inconsistent and shaky, which is to be expected when your top 2 centers are out and your bottom defensive pairing has Brendan Smith on it.
Well, Daniel, here's my thing, right? My whole point is this team good enough to win a Stanley Cup? Daniel,
But-
watching this team right now, do you think they
Okay.
are good enough to win a Stanley Cup? That's my question.
Are you saying with Jack and Nico on
Well,
it?
of course, but look at that. Look at this team, how they're performing without them right now.
Okay, but they're basically the same team
I know,
as last season.
but the thing is, you're
if
not
anything,
gonna
they've
win.
improved. They replaced
Hockey-
Tomas Tatar with Tyler Toffoli.
Hockey is a team sport. One player or two is not going to make the difference. And whether or not you're going to win a Stanley Cup or not. The Oilers prove that. Connor McDavid cannot win that team a Stanley Cup, even though he's the best goddamn hockey player in the league. By far. Sorry, did I say a word that I was not supposed to say? My bad.
My bad.
If I get fired, I get fired.
If Justin gets fired.
But I lost my train of thought now. Sorry. But I am a little concerned.
AJ in the background, bro. He's cheerleading.
See,
He's cheerleading this conversation along.
It's not like they, like I said, even with those two out, who are huge pieces, they aren't playing like awful hockey. They just haven't been great. And not only that, the general manager Tom Fitzgerald has consistently said that he's evaluating his options both on goaltending and defense. Just because there's a team now without Jack and Nico that is not performing great doesn't mean Jackson Frisch is the highest. Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh.
That doesn't mean that that's going to be the team that is taking the ice come playoff time.
And I don't think it will. I think the Devils will be fine by playoff time.
So then why are you worried? Why is it even...
I think my worry is, can this team win a Stanley Cup? And I don't think they can right now with the way they're playing.
But right now, exactly.
Even let's be honest, Daniel. Don't act like when they had number 86 and Nico Hischier, they were playing great.
They were getting points every night.
Yeah, they were getting points, and defensively they still stunk.
But it's not that they stunk as a whole unit. They would have the few breakdowns that were atrocious.
And that's all it takes.
No, I understand that, but over the course of a season, that's going to work itself out. Jonas Siegenthaler and John Marino are two very good defensive defensemen. Just because they've had a couple breakdowns and inopportune times doesn't mean, because that happened in a 13-game sample size, that's happening the rest of the season into the playoffs.
Well... Okay, anyway.
Don't we have another?
Right now. Their name's Justin Brady. I'm not gonna lie.
We got 20 minutes left. Don't we have Pick'ems and a whole nother division to talk about?
Pick'ems, boys. AJ gets to do Pick'ems on air now, dude. Let's go. AJ gets to join us over the phone for the Pick'ems. Everyone, let's start with this. So let's do the Pick'em standings first, boys. We're going to bring it back. I'm going to drum roll these off one by one. Ready? First place. Guess who's in first, guys?
AJ Chasan.
Around the table. Who else?
I mean,
Guess who's in first?
Wasn't Daniel and AJ tied?
I think Dan's in first place.
I think Connor's in first place.
Yes. That's
Justin and AJ,
Justin.
what do you think?
Daniel.
Daniel is in first place with 133 points. And second place, AJ's right behind him with 131. So it's very neck and neck. Now third and fourth and fifth are right next to each other. Ready? Third has 127. Fourth has 125. And fifth has 124. Who do we think they are? In order.
well. I know who it's not.
I know it's not.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Connor as third, Justin is fourth, and Alex is fifth.
And Alex, you're submitting?
I think I like Connor fourth. Oh wait, what is it? Third, fourth, and fifth.
Third, fourth, and fifth, yeah.
I think
127,
Connor,
125,
I'll ride with you,
124.
Tanner. I think that's probably accurate.
And Justin and Daniel. Third, fourth, and fifth, 127, 125, 124. What do you think it is?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure because I missed the whole day as well. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
not
how much
sure.
how much time did you miss, Tanner?
I missed like one day.
So I mean, I don't know.
I will give you this right now. I am in last.
Oh, okay.
I am in last.
It's me, Alex, and you. What do you think the order is?
Just like I know what the. I
Okay,
know
so
what-
then it's Connor, Alex, then me.
And AJ.
Connor, Alex, Justin.
AJ and Justin are correct. Alex, I have 127. Alex is in 125, and then Justin at 124.
Can you update that to show our records? Because I can confirm that there have been 228 games played so far.
Well, then, okay. So
Well, we didn't start pick'ems right away. Didn't we start it a couple days?
now we did it right away, I'm pretty
We,
sure.
we did it.
No, we did it right away.
We did it right away.
But
Ah.
I know Alex and Tanner
Yeah.
missed some games, and
I
so
missed-
to calculate the record, I wouldn't be sure. But
I missed one day.
I joined late.
if it's 228 games played,
oh my.
Then you just subtract however many wins.
well, whatever. But so right now Tanner's in last with 109, so he's a full 15.
Less than 500.
So wait, Tanner's behind Justin by 15, and Justin is closer to first place than Tanner is to fifth place.
Wow.
And with that being said,
How
Nothing
many
got
wins did I
better.
have again?
Nothing got better. Nothing got better since last
you
week.
got 133, Daniel. You're in first.
I am in the same spot that I was a week ago.
So now
Oh my god.
everyone from Pick'ems is here now. Everyone.
Everyone.
So we're gonna do it game by game.
Live on
First
air.
game, Boston Bruins, Buffalo Sabres. I'm taking the Bruins, baby. Give me the Bees.
Give me the killer bees.
Justin taking the Bruins.
I would have to agree. Give me the B's.
Okay.
Keep it going. I got them too.
Oh god.
And here it is.
Did you take Buffalo in the group chat?
Did I say Buffalo in the group chat?
No, Daniel. Didn't you take Buffalo in the group chat?
Did I?
Let me see.
No, I didn't even pick today.
No, he didn't.
You did send your first.
You did.
today, yeah.
You didn't. You took Buffalo.
Where?
Just like I am. Just like I'm going to take Buffalo.
Okay.
Shop
No.
it, shop it.
That's
Wait,
fine.
wait,
Stay
wait.
with that then.
I'm rocking
That's
with
fine.
the Sabres.
All
Go with the
right,
Sabres.
so
Give me the Bruins.
all right, so,
I have no recollection of that, if I'm being honest. Like, I was very surprised when I saw this text.
he sent it and he's surprised by it.
8:01 a.m. I think I woke up to an 8 o'clock alarm, so that was just I wasn't.
Instinct.
Tanner
Yeah.
and Daniel on the Sabres. Game number 2, we got the Penguins and the Blue Jackets. Come on, it's Pitt, bro. It's all about Pitt. It's all about Pitt in this one.
Yep, I agree. That's all about Pitt.
Give me the Penguins.
Yeah, we got the Penguins.
Both teams are on big streaks here right now. Give me that streak, both streaks, the break here. Give me the Blue Jackets.
Oh, baby.
Mr. Brady, I'm gonna join you as well. Give me the Blue Jackets.
Okay, so we got a solid amount here, but Justin and Alex taking the Jackets in one. They're trying to, get some points back on there because it's a little close in the middle. So now game number 3 on the day. Calgary Flames, Montreal Canadiens. Give me the Canadiens, bro. Come on.
Go Habs, go.
Go Habs, go is right.
Go Habs, go.
Daniel did, in fact, take the Flames.
Yep.
Go, Habs. Go.
Give me that Habs.
So Daniel is now swinging the Flames due to his 8 a.m. text that he completely forgot about. It happens.
It happens. It happens.
It happens. Flames. So AJ, earlier in the show we asked the question, if you were a top prospect in this league, what team would you not want to play for most?
Like, that's realistically going to get like one of the top picks in the draft.
Yeah. Or not even, just if you're a prospect in the NHL, what team would you least likely to like to play for?
All things considered, Winnipeg.
Ooh. Interesting.
Good pick.
Good pick.
We
We,
didn't have that
mostly
necessarily-
said the Flames, Oilers.
I had
Yeah,
Flames
all
and
those-
Senators on my list.
Yeah.
All those Canadian
Well,
teams are kind of
anywhere Canada, Midwest to West. No,
Yeah, I agree.
no, I'm good.
So now we got game number 4, the reigning champion Vegas Golden Knights, and it's a rematch of the 2018 finals against the Washington Capitals.
Give me those Golden Knights.
Give me them Golden Knights too. I'm with you.
Vegas.
I'd be
Vegas.
shocked if anyone picks the Capitals, and it ain't gonna be me.
The Cap. Vegas.
Stop the cap, Vegas.
Everyone taking Vegas. Everyone across the board. And now,
Oh wait, whoa! We have guest pick'em.
guest pick
Guest pick'em Jackson with the cap.
Guest pick'em Jackson
Yeah, I'm taking
says,
the Capitals in this one.
"Hey, can you name 3 Capitals players?
No. Absolutely not. But yeah,
Can you name
all the
one?
same.
Can you name one? Everyone,
grade 8?
No shot.
Grade 8.
Yeah, they-
No, I cannot. Unfortunately.
AJ said there's no shot. Anyway, next one up on the list, the boys from Pike taking on the Dallas Stars. It's the Arizona Coyotes and the Stars.
Forks up, baby. Forks
Alex says
up.
forks up. They're taking the Coyotes. I'm with
Forks
Dallas.
up. Forks up.
I'm taking the Stars.
Okay, so Justin's taking the Stars.
1,000% taking the Stars.
Forks up.
Forks up says Tanner and
This is
Alex.
why I lose. This is why I have 109 points.
Justin takes the Stars, and Daniel, you also taking the Stars.
What did I say? Yeah, I did say the Stars.
so that's that. Rolling through these. The next one on the list, the Ducks and the Predators. Take me Anaheim, bro. Give me that. Give me that. Daniel also said taking Anaheim.
Yeah, give me those Mighty Ducks, baby.
Quack, quack.
I'm gonna take the Preds.
Ooh.
He's going to take
We
the
got a swing game?
Reds.
Swing game alert.
Give me Smashville. The website.
Oh, we don't have a swing game alert.
tonight.
AJ's with Smashville right now. So who's on the Preds right now? Is it AJ and Alex?
And, no, Justin.
AJ and Justin taking the Predators. Everyone else knows what's up. Everyone else knows what's up. It's duck season. It's not. It's duck season.
Ain't Wabbit season.
It ain't wabbit season.
Quack, quack.
Dude, we need the Mighty Ducks in our lives. Let's be real. Let's be 100% real. So AJ and Justin on the Predators. Moving on. Next one, we got Lightning Blues. Give me STL, bro. STL. Blues time. 2019 champs. Rocking it.
I'm with you.
Give me the 2020 and 21 champs. The Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tanner Jeannot season.
Tanner Jeannot. Game winner.
Oh, game week on a
Wow.
game winner.
Give me them
Can,
Bolts.
can I get like 10 points if I get that correct?
Daniel and AJ taking the Bolts as well. Justin and Alex. Bolts or Lightning?
I'll go Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh, so am I swinging the Blues?
Nah, I'm rocking Blues with you.
Oh, man, I was about to say.
Rock
I was
out
a-
with Capo Caco.
Rocking out with Capo Caco, baby. Daniel, I believe, also taking the Bolts as well because he sent them in at 8 a.m. that he is indeed taking the TBL. You know what I'm saying? TBL?
TBL.
Justin, Tanner, AJ, all rocking with the Bolts. So now, moving in to the next one on the list, and it's our favorite. It's Devils Jets. It's WPG season. It's
Give me-
WPG season.
Give me the team that AJ would least like to play for.
The Winnipeg Jets.
Just because Daniel took the Jets, I'll take the Devils.
I'll take the Jets as well.
The infighting between Daniel Amoia and with Justin Brady continues, but you know what? Justin's going to reign supreme on this one. Give me the Jets.
Give me the New Jersey Devils.
Oh,
Yeah.
Justin's not alone. He's got Tanner on his side, which best pick'ems guy ever, right?
Yep.
So that's that. Justin knows he's safe. He made a safe pick. He's got Tanner on his side.
We are here.
Nice.
Maybe I'll just start. Maybe I'll just start picking like the Devils, Flyers, Hurricanes, and then just pick whoever's playing against the Rangers. So that
You know what? I'm taking the Jets as well.
Hey.
guess pick them.
Last one of the night. It's Cats Sharks, baby. Flaw on 3, baby. 1, 2, 3. Flaw. Come on now. This is the Florida Panthers written all over it.
I want to take the San Jose Sharks.
I'm,
so
I'm
bad.
taking the Sharks, baby.
Come on.
The Panthers are mid.
Yo, what team do you support?
Not the Devils. I'm a Winnipeg Jets fan.
That's even worse.
Connor Hellebuck's my savior.
That's even worse.
AJ and Daniel rocking with the Cats as
All right,
well.
I'm gonna take the Cats.
Oh.
I-
Wait,
Yeah.
whoa, you can't switch.
No, it was a joke.
Okay.
Alex
So,
is swinging
Alex-
the.
Alex,
I'm swinging the Sharks.
no.
Tonight.
I took the Cats. I'm taking the Cats. I was always taking the Cats.
Alex is on the Sharks right now.
That's some shady
I'm the Sharks
stuff.
too.
Right
I'm one.
Guess
I'm 1 for 2 picking the Sharks so far this year.
Oh, boy.
Tanner's like, what do I do? Tanner's like,
Sharks.
Do I go for the big swing?
Yes,
You know what?
Tanner,
You know what?
109.
You know what? It's MLB free agent season. I'm going for the big swing. Give me the Sharkies, baby.
Give me
roll Sharkies.
roll Sharkies, man.
Fabian Zetterlund has more goals than Connor McDavid.
Exactly.
Continue.
Fabian Zetterlund.
Feeble Zetterlund, bro.
Fabian Zetterlund. I know how much it makes you angry.
Fob.
Fabian Zetterlund. Game winner. Tanner Janot. Game winner. Andre Palat. Game winner. There we go.
And that right there is Pick'ems.
I'm going to make the comeback of the century.
Comeback of the
Comeback
century.
of the century. The Sharks.
you're not.
You know what? I'm just like the Sharks right now. We're down and out, but the end of the season, we're going to be up and up.
Stanley Cup champions.
Stanley Cup champions in 2023, 2024. Your San Jose Sharks.
Yo.
Fabian Zetterlund carrying the cup around the Prudential Center, but in a Sharks uniform. It's the dream.
So AJ, one thing for you now. You see Jaromir Jagr's numbers getting retired by the Penguins?
Yeah, it did. It's about time.
It's about time.
It is. It is about time.
February 18th against the Kings. Will you be in attendance?
I will not be.
I will not be. And now that AJ's on the phone, Justin, Daniel, told you we had a bet for you guys.
It's bet time.
Headphones
on.
the head. AJ, let the boys hear it.
All right, so this is a 5-person bet.
Well, I did not agree to this.
Neither did I.
Tanner, are you in on this? Yes or no?
I'm not in on it. No.
I'm not in
All
on
right.
it either. I just want to hear what it is.
But I am not in on it because I already know what it is, and I will not. I will
All
not be
right, Daniel,
partaking.
if you're not in on it, then I'm not going to say. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll take the headphones off then.
It doesn't matter at this point.
Well,
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 all for that.
well.
Wait, what is it?
What is it?
Alex wants to know, AJ. Like, people want to know.
What's that? All fair.
Off fair. Off fair. Okay. Off fair. That's fine. That's a perfectly fair moment right there. So now with the last 6 minutes, we're going to talk about breaking the net. Tomorrow, who are we playing, Alex?
The infamous Sigma Pi.
Jackson, thoughts on Sig Pi? And John is on their team.
Yes, Gianandre Castro, me and Alex's beloved roommate, great man, feeble at best, but we'll see how they perform. I mean, it's going to be an easy victory, personally. Supposedly they have some volleyball, ex-volleyball members on their team, but
But so do we.
so do we, exactly, and they won't even, they'll be like pale in comparison.
Alex has made some serves that we've seen against Tri-Sig, bro.
Nah, man, Crystal was slinging last game.
Absolutely. Not even a question about
Hitting
that.
missiles.
But
Skyball.
we swept last game. Skyball.
You know what I think we should do? If they bring back the softball season in the spring, we should all get jerseys or shirts at least with different numbers on them.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
For
Breaking, I need
intramural.
I call it 86.
breaking the chase needs to happen, bro. I do actually. I need breaking the chase. That's what I want. For real. Give me breaking the chase, and that's all I need. That's literally all I need. So, on top of that, Jackson, in this whole volleyball journey of intramurals, Alex has watched you grow into the player you are now. This is for both of you. Alex, what do you feel about Jackson's development as a volleyball athlete on the court out there?
Man, I mean, how much more could you want? Kid's performing. He's producing. Our record might not say so, but look, we started off pretty poor last year. We turned into a playoff team. I think we're just having a little shaky start, similar to our New Jersey Devils over here. But I think we're promising.
I think what he's trying to say. It's in the bag, pretty much. The championship is in the bag. Well, I know. Truthfully, we got some competition ahead of us. Sig Pi is not one of them, unfortunately. But
We got some competition coming. Not Sig
Yeah.
Pi, though.
we've got some some big adversaries on the horizon here. We'll see what the playoffs bring, but we will be in those playoffs.
Bro said adversaries.
Any more teams?
I love that.
any more teams that we play that are named after Lion King characters, we should not show up.
That's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's gonna be tough. We got Mufasa, Simba, and Scar.
Scar.
3. They're pretty good. Not gonna lie. We watched them.
They're all valuable players.
Yeah, they're all valuable players.
Our last game for the regular season is the Bigfoot Believers. Is he real?
Not when we play.
No,
him.
not like their chance of winning a volleyball game.
Hey,
Yeah,
look
good
at Tanner coming out here with the stray from left to right.
And you guys
Boom.
said he can't do pick'ems.
And you guys said he can't. He picks people off left and right. Come on
should
now.
we start doing intramural pick'ems?
That'll be electric.
Intramural pick'ems.
I got.
Oh my. Imagine doing intramural pick'ems, bro.
I think we should start doing that.
All right, guys. On the slate for tonight, let's see. Can we even see the schedule for across all intramurals? Like, is that a thing? You can look up?
You're literally just picking if you're hoping your team shows up.
Yeah, it's true. All right, over under. Does Sig Pie show up tomorrow?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
showing.
definitely
We know
will.
they are showing.
Will Pike show up once this season?
No. Nope.
Dude, oh man, they are the most infamous.
Works out.
Yeah, they do not. They do not. All right, now for our game. All right, now this is my favorite. We're gonna do people over unders. Will Crystal be there, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Will Daniel Amoia be there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will Justin Brady, who's unpaid but joined the team, be there?
No.
Yes,
No.
I'll be there.
Will Mike Manning pull up?
Yes.
Yes.
Will Ryan McElroy pull up?
No.
Will Nicholas Nardone Jr. pull up?
Yes.
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 Will Matt Vitale pull up?
Yes.
Yes.
Will our coach AJ Chasan pull
Will
up?
AJ Chasan
No.
pull up?
Vince Lombardi himself.
He's still on the line.
Sadly not. I will not be there.
Unbelievable. He gave up faith in us.
I will be there for the playoffs though.
He'll be there for the
He
playoffs.
only shows up in the playoffs.
Wow. Well, boys, that right
Like
there
Andre Palat.
is like Andre Palat is the perfect conclusion to hour number 2 of Breaking the Ice here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. When we come back next week, who knows, man? Devil Sharks is approaching, and of course, Thanksgiving's getting closer. So everyone, enjoy the holidays, and the weather's getting colder. We'll see you all next week here on Breaking the Ice.
We all